Big news, the rat's back, but before we get to that, Scott, cross country or enduro?
Martin, of course it's going to be enduro. You're going to have bigger travel and baggy shorts.
Well, he's made his mind up, but let's get to you. It's the Dirt Shed Show. Okay, so the international race season has just kicked off and it's got me thinking, because the Enduro series now, Scott, is massive, it's pretty cool. And back in the day, you used to be either a downhill rider, generally, or a cross-country rider. But now there's these more disciplines coming in, slope style, Enduro. And I was thinking, has Enduro kind of crept in on the middle ground to how people see themselves as a mountain bike rider?
But we're not talking about competing our way. It's just if you're going out for a Sunday ride, sort of a leisurely ride with all your mates, and you're trying to decide what you are, or what they are.
Yeah, how
really.
do you define yourself? Because if I went out riding, if honestly was going out for a mountain bike ride on a Sunday, I'd be thinking in my head, I'm going for a cross-country ride. Now that's different to what you think about yourself.
Yeah, so if I was going for a cross-country ride, I'm going to say that I'd kind of been on a hardtail or a really short travel mountain bike. And I'd be going for a big one-day epic, so it could be up to 50k. You might be thinking about a couple of stops where you could get a coffee on the way.
Yeah.
But enduro mountain biking now, I think it's slightly different because you've got a climb in mind, but then you've got a descent in mind that's a reward for having done that climb.
Yeah.
And then you do that multiple times throughout the day.
Yeah, so it can be about the terrain you're about to go and ride, or it can be about the bike that you're on, or just your general attitude. God, it's a big question, and I really want to know, has enduro crept in on that middle ground that was the generic mountain biker, the XC guy? So, I've set up a poll just up there above Scott's head. I want to know, are you an XC man? Is it enduro all the way? Or, what's a third one? What's a good third one? Don't define me. Don't you dare define me. That's the third choice. Let us know, and let us know in the comments as well, because I really want to know why you've made the pick that you had. I've just noticed actually, Scott, that it's pretty quiet in the shed this week. It's just us.
It's just the two of us,
where are the other two?
Well, they're in Stockholm.
What?
And do you know what's in Stockholm?
Lots of good things.
Martin Sundstrom and Pock.
Oh, nice. Nice. Having a bit of a jaunt, are they?
Yeah, so they're doing a factory tour, and then there's rumour that Blake might be having a game of bike.
With Martin Soderstrom?
Yeah.
Oh, Blake's gonna get cooked. Can you imagine?
No.
He's got no chance.
Yeah, sorry we're not in the shed this week, but we're in Stockholm.
Yeah, we're in Stockholm and we're visiting POC, the HQ.
Yeah, taking a look around, hopefully getting some swag to take home as well.
Like these and those.
And we're meeting one of your old friends as well, aren't we?
Oh yeah, good old friend, Mr. Martin Soderstrom.
Go for a ride in the woods.
Can't wait.
So last week's poll, Scott, was all about punctures. Does it ruin your ride, or is it just part of the game? And I've got the results for you.
Right, okay.
Do you want to hear them?
I'm interested, yeah, very interested.
Well, it was a massive win, 62%. It's just part of the game.
Wow.
All you mountain bikers out there are like, hey, it's just how it goes. Punctures are all part of it. 33% said it ruins the ride. I'm kind of with those guys.
I'm with those guys too.
Yeah. And then 4%, thank goodness, said that they were too busy to answer this poll, which is good because that means everyone had a little bit of a play with it. But it's really interesting, isn't it? I didn't think so many people were going to just take punctures on board because I get quite frustrated by them.
There's nothing worse for me. No, there's been some comments about these, haven't there?
Yes.
So let's get into them.
Yeah, Alan Sangmar says, punctures are great. They give your riding buddies more opportunities to take photos for the bike vault. That is a very positive spin on it.
Okay, so that is one good one.
Yes.
Okay, and then we've got Larry David, and he says, tubeless for the win. I don't even remember how to place a tube in a tire anymore.
What? That's like you, because you don't even take a tube out with you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say that quite that, but I do sometimes carry one. On the bigger rides, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, I've got another one here from the Chaos Engine. It says, punctures only spoil a ride if you're not prepared for them. I got 2 last weekend in Torridon, and it was all just part of having fun.
I can actually relate to that one. Chaos, because Torridon is really, really rocky. It's a massive big loop. And if you did not have a tube out there,
You'd be in trouble.
You would be in trouble. There's no bike shops, there's nothing anywhere nearby. So, glad he had those 2 tubes with him. Yeah,
last one here, kind of supporting Chaos, saying punctures can only ruin the ride if you're not prepared. I guess that's the big thing here, isn't it? You've got to be ready for them, and they might not mess your day up.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Do you know the worst thing that I've done with a puncture?
Go on.
Taking a tube but not a pump.
You really, that's a good one. And now it's time for the news, what's been happening in mountain biking. So we're heading over to Sky Lockland.
I thought you were going to say we're heading over to Rotorua.
No,
because
just to you.
Crankworks has been going on, and it's been one massive festival. So it's all about almost having a good time, celebrating bikes with your buddies. There's been racing, there's been competitions. And I'm going to kick it off by talking about the pump track battle.
Oh, awesome. Awesome looking stuff.
And this was really cool. So it's almost like the old dual slalom start, because the riders have to pump their way around the track and see who gets there the fastest time. They do it on both sides of the track, and then the times are added together to find your winner. Now, there were some absolutely awesome battles. In the men's, it was Keegan Wright, New Zealander, who took the win, just ahead of Adrian Laron. And then in the women's, there were some amazing battles between Caroline Buchanan and Jill Kintner.
Yeah, amazing job beating Jill Kintner in that, actually, because she is so quick on a pump track. It's a really popular event, that, as well, and it's a bit of a beer party as well for the crowd watching.
Yeah, you see everyone sort of on the sidelines cheering, getting involved, and there was some aggressive racing. And then that wasn't it for the week, though, because we can move on to the Air DH, and it was Matt Walker who took the win. But a notable mention was the fact that Richie Rood was competing.
Yeah.
So enduro specialist in the Air DH, and he finished 4th. So a great result for him. In the women, though, it was Ver Verbeek and then Jill Kintner. So
Yeah,
sort of
Ver
different
Verbeek
results.
creeping in there. No one saw her coming, and I thought actually the Air DH looked awesome. I wasn't actually that into that when I read about it, but it looked awesome. The absolute amazing jump. So a great event, something that's becoming a real bell ringer at the start of the season now, I think.
Yeah. And then, of course, we saw the first Diamond FMB Tour stop. So that was Crankworks.
Yeah.
What can we say? Come on, please.
Nikolai Rogatkin took the win, and we were talking about it in the office, and it was just like, man, that guy nailed it. He nailed it. There was no one else.
The run that he just threw down was, I don't even think that, if Semenek had a bad day, but I think if Semenek had been on his A game, I'm not convinced he could have done anything.
No, I'm agreeing with you. I think Rogatkin this year is going to be maybe nearly impossible to beat if he sticks a run in. So, you know, good luck, everyone. More news.
Yeah, because have you seen Brendan Fairclaw's Death Grip movie trailer?
Oh, so good. I was like this. Brilliant.
His ambition with the movie, right, is within the first 10 minutes you're watching that, and then you just go out to the garage and you want to grab your bike.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to do that. I mean, listen to some of these names. Brandon Semenak, Josh Bryceland, Andre Lecondagui, Sam Reynolds, Ryan Howard, Nico Vink, Andrew Neveling, Ollie Wilkins. Wow.
So basically just all the raddest riders on the planet come together and make a movie.
Game changer, I think.
Yeah.
This film is going to be game changer, and Brendan's going to do such an amazing job with this.
And
I'm already looking forward to Death Grip 2.
Yeah, global release is in May, so we're psyched for it, and you guys should be too.
Time to look at what you guys have been saying on the channel this week through your comments. We're going to start with last week's Dirt Shed show. If you remember, we showed in last week's show a progression session from Ewan Armour, right, where he did that jump and he backpedaled in the air.
Right.
And we were like, oh, it's a reverse DT.
Yeah.
But it's not, actually, because we've had comments from Marcus Chandler, Adam, Arenica Moore, a few people. It's actually called a chainsaw.
Huh.
That's its name.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that, actually.
I didn't know that
at all. I didn't know that at all. Pat Hurley said a lot of super nice thrown around in last week's bike vault for bikes with the pedals in the wrong position. Now, you're a bit of a stickler for that, aren't you? They weren't at 3 o'clock, and he's saying the super nices shouldn't be going out. You know, Pat is not happy. Do you remember last week the hack with the knitted mudguard? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, at Laz says actually that's called it's a lady's bike, and it's called a skirt guard, and it's actually to stop a lady's skirt going into the back wheel when they're riding along with their skirt on. It's actually a thing.
I never knew.
I never knew, and I wish it wasn't a thing. It's a knitted mudguard. Nobody needs that in their life.
I guess you'd think I should know because I wear a kilt.
Now, Blake Bing Bong Sampson is not here this week. He's in Sweden, as you know. So it comes down to me and you, Scott, to do a progression session. So I'm going to take you through it.
Okay,
Ready
what we
for
got
the
first?
First one is from Chris Brown. It's holding his 7-year-old son in the garden, progressing his jump training.
Nice.
Yeah, so he's starting off pretty steady. He's not going quick enough. Okay, he's just getting used to the ramp.
Yeah.
You know,
First
working his
roller.
way through in.
Bit faster.
Yeah.
Now, he really wanted to go for a trail ride, but they couldn't, could they?
No, well, Dad wanted him to have certain skills nailed first, which is a good idea.
Oh, and
He's
he
like,
nails
he's
it.
totally
Yeah.
got it now.
Yeah.
Look
And look
that.
at the grin on his face as well.
Oh, that's
Nice.
a great,
That is a good one. That is a
great
good one.
progression, that one. Okay, next one is from Brian Saunders, progressing his jumping skills. The first bit of this is one of the worst crashes I've ever seen. Right?
Okay. I'll
But
brace
amazingly, he does progress to having another go. Look at this, coming in.
Oh, slow. Oh,
Whoa. Oh my goodness me, this could have won the Fails and Bails contest. Oh, how harsh was that crash?
That was.
So he was brave to come in and progress to another
Yeah.
go. Got it lovely, actually. A bit of style
A
coming in
bit too
over there.
much speed, maybe.
Yeah,
Over jumping that thing. Yeah.
Bit too far, but pretty good. Right, so pretty good progressions this week.
Time for the big question, though. Is someone new going to join that First Try Friday club?
We have got. I'm so excited, my voice has gone. We have got James Attewell, who has sent us in a really good First Try Friday, actually.
Hi, my name is Jack Attewell and this is my First Try Friday.
Coming in hot. Woo! I like how he slowed it down on the edge.
Whereabouts is this, do you know?
Oh, it's a big old jump. Does that look familiar?
I think that's Forest of Dean, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty scary.
Wow.
It's pretty scary.
It is,
But
actually.
you know what that means, James? You have made it into the First Try Friday Club and you join all of those very special people that me and Scott are not. There's your badge. Well
Whoa.
done. If you want to get into the First Try Friday Club or you want to do a progression session, then send them, you can see it just down there, to dirtshed@gmbn.com and we will be ready and waiting to receive your gift. That sounded weird. Right, it's competition time.
Yes.
Yes. We have got some amazing stuff here from Ergon. We've got a set of grips, got this lovely seat, and I want one of these backpacks. We've got this little package for 3 lucky winners. So this is the deal. You've got to answer this question. Follow the link in the description down below. Can you answer this? Which Ergon rider won the EWS series last year?
It was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Go and
It
try.
was,
See
yeah.
if you can win it. 3 lucky winners.
Right, Mark, it's one of my favourite times of the week, and it's Hacks and Bodgers time.
You need to get out more.
Okay, well, I'll get on with this first one from William McCarthy, and he's used a handlebar and an old stem to be a bog roll holder.
Oh, I like it. I like that because it's a bike-themed shed. That's good use of bike parts that are
It is,
no longer
indeed.
on the bike.
Right, what have you got?
I've got Jasper Goff has sent this in. Now I know Bing Bong Samson has done this, where he's mounted his bike on the back of his motorcycle so he could go and ride. You know, I'm all for like finding any way to go out riding, but
Yeah.
this seems extreme to me. This seems dangerous.
Yeah, it looks pretty high. Crosswind,
Yeah.
not so much fun.
Well, I'm not sure about that one, Jasper, but you know, thanks for trying. That was bad. Okay, now lastly, prepare yourself for this, Scott. It's
Am I
very
going to be
scary.
impressed?
No, impressed. You're going to be scared. Alistair Fuller sent this picture in of this
Oh
bike.
my god.
What's with all the knitted things on bikes? We don't understand it. Knitted bikes.
No.
Honestly, he said that could possibly be my Pinarello from Road Bike Party 1. It was a film I was in. You may have heard of it. Caption contest time, member. Neil in a big van.
Yeah.
Okay. Dennis
All the jokes.
Dennis Leskova says, I think Neil is compensating for something.
That's true. You know what they say about big trucks in Canada and America?
Yeah, could be.
Yeah.
Could
Okay,
be. It's a
well-
good shout. Not the winner though.
I'm going to say Alex Sel Boone is the winner. He said, "Honey, I shrunk the Neil."
Nice play on the Hollywood film there. You are a winner. Send us your details and we are going to send you one of those little packet
You
things.
put your phone in there, it keeps it waterproof and
GMBN.
dry.
Look at that.
And if you really
It's
want
for
one,
you.
you can also get in the shop.
Good catch. Ow.
I almost tipped my eye out. What have we got this week for the Captain contest?
This week we've got those 2 clowns over in Sweden. Here they are. Give us your captions for this. Let us know what you think. Give us your captions down below. And we'll see. Maybe one of you will be a winner. Maybe. I can't promise it.
yeah.
Can't promise it.
It better be good.
Better be. Nothing more satisfying than making you guys out there, movie stars, guaranteed million hits on the videos coming up. Not guaranteed. Viewer edits, here we go. We haven't got any popcorn this week because Blake's not here.
I mean, we could put the lights out though, couldn't we?
Should we put the lights out?
Yeah, put the lights out.
It's movie time. Right, okay.
Bring that in a little bit.
Starting in with Andreas Robeck. Here he goes. Rainy day with his mate.
On our Norco Site 2, where is it?
Oh, it's cool. Look at this.
Oh, it looks like he's putting some effort.
It's absolutely hammering down. Absolutely hammering down. Oh, a bit of pushing up there.
Yeah, getting to the top of the trail.
Look at
Because it's
that.
obviously pretty hard.
This guy's an
I reckon,
enduro.
yeah.
He's an enduro guy. He's defined himself. Push to the top, right to the bottom.
Yeah. So he's just there for the downhills, really.
He is.
It's kind of like how I am.
That's a good edit. That is a good edit to start with.
What a whippersnapper.
Yeah, I am pretty pleased with that one. Next one, million views coming this way to Andrew Needzela. I want to call people Andrea today. I don't know why. In California.
Nice. I'm hoping this is going to be a drier one now. A bit more summer vibes.
It's a really good one, this one. Oh, he's cruising now. He's cruising. He needs to get something pretty exciting here.
Yeah,
Looks like we're building up to something.
Yeah, is this going to...
Oh, yes,
ladder drop.
section.
Bit of zoom too.
Nice.
Zooms.
Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. They just got 1 million views. If you want the same, then send your video into dirtshed@gmbn.com and you could be a movie star.
And do you know what? With movies in mind,
Yes.
let's get straight into fails and bails.
Oh God, I tell you what, I've got a cracker for a start off with.
Show me.
Do you know what? This is actually a bit of a movie of itself. So I think we should possibly dip the lights again because you're gonna start laughing because this is crazy. Watch this. It's 2 minutes long, so we're not going to be able to see all of it, right? He's down. This hill must look steeper than it is, right?
Yeah, he's struggling to get out of the bike.
Yeah. He's sliding down.
Oh no, here's...
Yeah, no, honestly, this goes on for ages. Like, look how...
But
it
this
looks
is in the
bone dry.
Philippines. This
It
is in the
looks
Philippines,
bone
isn't
dry.
it? It's another guy.
Oh,
There's
it's comedy.
3 of them.
Look how steep, like, really struck. That bite's nice.
Oh,
really
he's down. He's down too.
That bit's got to be steeper than it looks, isn't it? Because look, these guys... Oh, this guy can't get back up the hill.
Yeah, Carnage Corner this one is.
All right, no, you're looking at 1.5 minutes now of this guy not being able to get to his bike.
Oh my god. Okay, get those lights back on and let's tell them where they can send their videos if they want to be in Fails and Bails.
Well, if you want to be in Fails and Bails, he's still stuck. Send them in to dirtshed@gmbn.com.
Why is he still stuck?
It doesn't even look that steep.
Right, we'll watch the rest of it, and for these guys, let's run VT.
Time for Instabangers, and Scott, I'm going to start you out with this one. Windmasters, and Billy Dravitsky doing a pretty wicked wheelchair manual next to him. Now that is a good wheelie Wednesday.
That is
very cool, very cool. And I just want to keep everyone up to date with Trials Wizardry because I know everyone out there is a bit stressed that they don't get to see enough trials on the channel. I know that's true. So I just want to shove you to this. Rafa, everyone's sniggering in the background, I don't know why. Rafa here showing just what's possible on those tiny little trials bikes. Check this out. Yeesh.
Lol.
I don't even know what a word for that is, but it's good. Scott!
More!
Scott! More! It's time for a bike vault party. Let's get in there. Let's have a look at the bikes you've been sending in. First one up.
Okay.
Oh, Cube up on the rocks. Oh, where's that? I don't know where that is actually. Could be Argentina.
I can give it a nice.
It's a nice to start.
Yeah.
It's nice to start. Oh, Anthony here with a, what bike is that?
Hardtail.
Specialised.
Should we give the hardtails? No, the pedals aren't straight.
Pedals
No.
aren't straight. It's not getting as, it's a nice. It's a nice.
Yeah. On to the next.
Oh, nice Voodoo in Kendall. Ben Nightingale's Voodoo. It's
Pedals again, so it's not a super nice. It's just a nice.
But I don't know if we can be that strict on that rule. I mean,
I'm
it's a
gonna
lovely shot. It's a nice.
I'm going to be for now. It's a nice.
It's a nice.
Oh,
Cool.
okay. I'm going to bend the rule here.
Yeah.
because
Yeah, because Javier in Argentina
has nailed it.
He smashed it.
Yeah, that is a super nice.
Look at the effort he's
straight
gone into lighting that. Oh, brilliant.
He's got it perfect.
Brilliant. John Garcia following it up with his Kona out on the trails in Edmonds, Washington.
That's the super nice because the pedals are in the right place.
Super nice. We're back on form now. Oh, Neil,
Nope.
where are you when you're needed?
Is that a Scott as well? It could actually be
Now,
Neil's
I'm going to
bike.
override anything that Scott says at this point. This is Mike Mills in Paraha Valley in New Zealand. That is a super nice fat bike.
Oh, the pedals aren't even straight.
Okay, Moritz Balkhausen in his Cannondale Rush in, I don't know where.
He has defined himself. He is definitely a cross-country rider. No drop of post, short travel.
Yeah, like it. Good decisions. What are you giving him?
Nice.
Oh, I'd have gone more than that, but there we are. Paul Graham, Bull Hill in Lancashire. It's not a super nice
No,
for me.
it's definitely
Could have
just
been though.
No, it's definitely just a nice. It
He
needs
had
some more
everything he
blue
needed.
sky.
Pedals were in the right place, but you know.
No, they're actually the wrong way around. But you know.
He had everything. Oh, yes. That's good, isn't it?
5 hours, Cody Burney. I wonder what way if he's going up the trail or down. And that's a hardtail, so I'm going to give it some hardtail love with a super nice.
Yeah, so. Oh, we're out of bike vault. A good one there. Oh, I like it. That was a great
I feel like
bike
we were a
vault.
little bit more ruthless, but the people that got them deserved them.
Yes, it was very good. If you want your bike to star in the bike vault, it can. If you take the right shot, then send them in to dirtshed@gmbn.com down there, look. And you could be in the bike vault. Good luck.
Tomorrow it's going to be a pro bike check with Blake.
Oh, nice. And then on Sunday, it's a box video. What?
Box drivetrain.
Oh, I thought it was an
Yeah,
unboxing.
so it's another alternative to SRAM or Shimano.
box drivetrain. Okay.
On Monday, it's a maintenance video and it's how to make a mudguard for free.
Tuesday, we've got 12 basic jump skills.
Everyone needs to know them. And then Wednesday is how to ride corners fast, really fast.
And on Thursday, we've got our regular Ask GMBN.
But what about Friday, Martin?
Friday, it's the Dirt Shed Show, Scott, so don't stress. We'll be back next week. Yes, if you'd like to see some more GMBN videos, then why don't you click here where you can see how a mountain bike tyre is made.
And if you click right here, you're going to get to 8 hacks for every home mechanic. And there's some really, really useful ones in there.
And there's a bit of a hint just there, that globe. You click on it and you can subscribe. You get a new video every day of the week.
And you'll never miss one. Don't forget to leave your comments and captions down below. Give this video a thumb up, like, and share it with everyone.
See you later.
Ciao.
Ciao.